doing? Welcome to Stephanie of the Shire. Yeah, that's what I ended up calling it. Kind of doing a little voiceover right now because the audio of this video did not work at all. This is my first video trying to record stuff. I apologize right now for the absolute horrible recording. It is so shaky, and I'm going to try and figure out how to get that down, but I kind of wanted to just try it out, see how it works. So just kind of gonna have a little video of my first hike of 2025, just taking a little stroll through the woods of New Hampshire. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. This is kind of a funny part. There was supposed to be a really good view on top of like a rock, and so as I'm hiking and I get here and I realize this is the rock that they were talking about, and it literally has zero view. The view is of the woods. That was the view they were talking about. When I read it, they said there was a great view from this rock or whatever. No, this is it was just so funny and so anticlimactic. Luckily it wasn't too far off of the actual trail, but I was so disappointed, and well, I just thought it was funny in the end. This was literally the view they were talking about. That's not a view. That's just a rock, and you can see some woods below it. So that's the awesome view. So in this part, I was actually explaining what these rock walls are in the woods. You'll see them all over New Hampshire, at least. I'm assuming like a ton of like the original like colonies, but they're all over, and they're like hundreds of years old. They're back when this was all settlements, and this was dividing the land of the different people. So it's really cool to see them in the woods, and you just see them all over the place. It's not anything unusual, but they're not like made recently whatsoever, and they don't really divide much anymore. They're just kind of there in the woods. So it's really cool to see those in the woods, and they kind of just, they're so old, but they're really just normal to see in New Hampshire in the woods. So it's pretty cool. I noticed right next to my car there's a giant pile of like horse poop, and I definitely do not remember that being there when I got there, but it wasn't fresh or anything. So want to thank you guys for checking out my first video. There'll be more videos to come. Remember to stay positive and live free.